What's up, tribe? Let me know if y'all can hear me. I know y'all see my y'all not. I know I'm not on the screen, but let me know if y'all can hear me, please. Uh-oh. Hey, everybody. Hey, you guys. I'm trying to get my camera together. It's not connecting. Okay. My camera is on, but it's not connecting. Hold on a minute, y'all. I might need to go out and come back in. Give me a second. I'm going to go out and I'm going to come back in because my camera's not connecting. I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize. Let me go out and come back in. Okay, I think I got it straight now. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. I apologize. I'm coming on camera momentarily. I didn't realize it wasn't connected until I'd already hit the live button. So, all right. All right. Sorry about that, you guys. My apologies. Hey, everybody. So y'all can see me, hear me. Everything is good. My camera, this light is a little off today. But anyway, we are here. Let me say hi to the people as you guys come in. I hope you hit the like button. I didn't ask you. I didn't put it in the chat. But I hope you did hit that like button so we can go ahead and get this party started. Child, my apologies for all of that, you guys. Y'all know I'm taking a class this week, and we had to bring our laptops today, and I didn't take my work laptop because, child, I done messed around and left my charger at work. I guess I was so busy to get out that building on the last day of school, I left my charger at work. So I need to go get my charger. So I had to pack up my laptop. So I had to unplug everything and take my laptop with me today. And I thought I had everything plugged back in before I hit the live button, and I didn't. So my apologies for y'all for that, you guys. So let's go ahead and get started. Hey to the people. Let me just go ahead. Let me do a quick hi. Hey Tracy, Steffi. I said Steffi. I added the I. Steph. Angela, Willie Brown. How you doing, Mr. Brown? Hey, Tracy. Oh, both my Tracys are here. I got my twins. Lemon Kush, Susso, Jeff, Brandon, Tamara, Amber, Diva Wan, Donnie, Mia, Lock Queen, Yolanda, Kenya, Kishwar, Xavier, Auntie Didi. Let me see. Amber, that's it. Amber already. Lemon Kush, Corey, Sharice, Yana, Michelle, Bilo, Montrez, Nikki, Nicole. Hey, Spiderweb, my therapist, Pam. Hey. What's up, Ebs? Hey, C Golden, little baby, dark looking Cam. What's up, Angela Roche? Hey, girl. Hey. All right. So, listen, what's up to the people? Shout out to my members that are lit up in green. Look, y'all going to have some new membership emojis. I was trying to add them today, but I didn't get home until late. But I will add them before the end of the week. So, for the members, y'all going to have some new emojis, okay? Y'all going to have some new emojis. Every time I can add more emojis. The more members I have, the more emojis I can add. So I think I can add like 10 emojis. Now I can't think of 10 things, but I have like 3 or 4 things that I can think of that I'm gonna add. So we're gonna add some emojis. Okay. I think did I add Abby's emoji? I think Abby gonna get an emoji. It's gonna be Abby's face, and that's just gonna mean we don't care. Hey, Miss Bake, what's going on? Anyway, what's going on to the people? So let's get into some things of the things. So first of all, Congratulations to Osaka and Corday. Hey, Mark, how you doing, my love? Osaka and Corday. They had a baby girl. And if y'all don't know who Osaka is, I'm talking about the tennis star Osaka. I can't think of her last name, child. And her boyfriend, who's a rapper, Corday. I don't know him either. But the congratulations, they had a healthy, well, they had a baby girl. I'm assuming it's a healthy. They ain't say nothing was wrong. So congratulations to her. Is this a requirement for all Maryland teachers? If so, that is really good. Is what a requirement that we go to classes? Is that what you're asking, Pam? Is that for us to go to class in the summer? Thank you, Remain Teachable. This is my Juvia's Place. Cherry Love, Juvia's Place, Cherry Love. Naomi Osaka. Thank you, little baby. Thank you, Xavier. Thank y'all for the people who's putting it in the chat. Naomi Osaka. So congratulations to her. Now, we got a couple of things to get into today, y'all. Now, I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I'm going to tell y'all now. I was going to do a separate video on this DJ Envy situation, but I'm not. At least not today. And I'm going to tell you why. Because Secrets of Playboy started back up yesterday. So season 2 started yesterday. So when I get off of here, baby, I'm going to look at the second episode. I'm going to look at the first episode. And then I think I'm going to go live so we can talk about it. Okay? And I don't have the bandwidth to do 3 videos tonight. I don't have the bandwidth to do a tribe meeting, DJ Envy, and the Secrets of Playboy. So we're going to just roll DJ Envy into this. And when there's an update, maybe we'll just do a separate video. Okay? You don't know what DJ Envy did? Good. We're going to get to that in a minute. But let me get to the rest of this. We have a trial date for Bishop Whitehead. Okay? We have a trial date. For those who don't remember, he was indicted back in December. And so we do have a trial date. His trial is set to start on February, the end of February. I think February the 26th, I think is what I reported. So that'll be over a year, child. That'll be over a year since he was indicted. I guess justice is a slow grind. A slow grind. Okay? But if little baby says she don't think DJ Envy live is needed. I hate y'all. Oh, I love y'all and hate y'all all at the same time. But let me say that members, I'm gonna put it on the members only live. I mean on the members only community wall. Y'all feel free to give me some suggestions on emojis that y'all would want to see in the chat. Some of y'all use those emojis regularly. Others of you, I don't even know if you know they're there. But y'all, if y'all think of some, give them to me because I really feel like I need to do that. Okay. I'm about to watch now. Thank you, Really B, for reminding me. I forgot all about the Secrets of Playboy. They doing one on Miss America. Yeah, I saw Miss America is in this one, child. That I'm going to the African American Museum. Because you said you would be there for 3 days. Yeah, no, the school didn't make me do that. But what happens is for teachers, we have to renew our teacher license every 5 years, I think it is. And in that 5 years, there are certain things you have to do. Continuing education is one of the things that you have to do. But they don't necessarily dictate specifically what you take, unless of course it has to be in your area. Like I can't take a math class because they're gonna look at me like, why are you taking a math class? You don't teach math. So yeah, there's a requirement for continuing education, but no, they didn't require this class. I already gonna do it. I have that tap 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 is one of them. I'm gonna do a tap 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 one, a lipstick emoji. Okay, I think I have a lipstick. Don't I, Nay? I'm sorry, Janae. I say Nay because my niece's name is Janae and I call her Nay. I hope that I didn't offend you. I hope I don't offend you by some people don't like nicknames, and I respect that. Hey, two geeks and a nerd productions. What's up, babe? We can get rid of that Jack Daniels bottle. It reminds me of the JD box from hell. Well, Jack Daniels ain't going nowhere because Jack Daniels is my friend. Hey, powerful. Okay, so So anyway, think about it. When I put it on the community wall, I'll take your suggestions. Because like I said, I think I could add like 10 emojis. So if I could live my life over, I would be a school teacher. Thanks for your service. Thank you. Thank you so much, Correct. I'm really enjoying the class. I'm learning so much. I'm learning so much. Do they reimburse you for the courses you take? If I'm enrolled in an actual program, like let's say when I go back, I want to get my doctorate. So yes, they will reimburse me once I'm in class, and I think B's and C's. I mean A's and B's. I think A is like 100%. I think A and B is like 100%. C is like 60%, and I don't think they reimburse anything lower than that. Something like that. So yeah. So, but just regular like classes I take in the summer, you can submit for approval. It just depends. It depends on if the money is there. It depends on if they feel like, you need to take that class. You know what I'm saying? So if it's just like if I wanted to go to a conference or something like that, no, not necessarily. But if it's just a random class, not necessarily. But if I'm in a program, we need an emoji for the sick and shut-in list. That's a good one, Tracy. That's a good one. We do need that. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, I got the tap. Tap was definitely tap and come down front. That was one. All right, let me get to my list. Okay, so that was that. So yeah, Bishop Whitehead now. Pam done already asked me. She done already told me I need to take off work. She said, girl, go on and put your leave in. She said, go on and put your leave in. Okay? So that you can you can watch Tusi yourself on up here to New York. I'm going to say this. This is what I can commit to. I can commit that I can probably go to New York for 1, maybe 2 days of the trial. But I gotta wait till I know the trial has started. Like, I can't take off work just for me to drive up to New York, spend the money, get a hotel room, whatever. Shut up, Tracy. Just for them to be like, oh, we postponing it. You know how they like they did with the Tory Lanez? Every time they show up for court, they postponing it. Like, I can't do that. So I'm not promising that I'm gonna be there on day one. What I can say is, once I know that the trial is really, really gonna start, then I probably can go up there. Me and Pam already talked about it. Tracy, just bring your happy tail down to New York City. When I'm there, I will let you know I'm going to be there. Oh, that's a good one, B-Lo. I ain't got nobody's law degree, but, you know what? I got to write these down because these are good. These are good. Hold on, let me write that one down. That was a good one. I never even thought about that one. Okay, hold on. Tap. I'd already come up with that one. Okay. Okay, prayer list. Okay. I don't have nobody's law degree, but ... Okay, those are some good ones. We do not T. Jones because I will not be acknowledging it. I will not be acknowledging anything dealing with drug dealer Bay. Law and Order University, that's a good one too. Ooh, I gotta have my man Matlock. Thank you, Tanisha, for becoming a member. Thank you, my love. I like that one though. Law and Order University. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have a picture of Matlock. I'm gonna just have a picture of Matlock. Like I got my Whoopi picture. Mm-hmm. Do I have a Judge Judy picture, y'all? Do we already have a Judge Judy picture? If not, I'm gonna have to add my girl because y'all know I love me some Judge Judy, child. Okay. OMG, y'all gotta see this through. You've been on it from the start. What's up, J Dub? Listen, I'm gonna be there. I just ain't promising I'm gonna be there on day one because I gotta make sure that this is really gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? But I'll be there. Me and Pam done already talked about it. Pam, I said, Pam, I ain't trying. I said, listen, I don't have New York hotel money. We talked about getting an Airbnb, child. Oh, we own it. No, okay, we're gonna add a Matlock picture and a Judge Judy picture. Okay. If you come to New York, you surely have to meet up with your New York members and subscribers. Oh, here we go. All right, let's get into this. Cause see now y'all about to make me walk right on down the plank. Okay, let's get into this. Okay. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills have started filming pickup scenes as we knew they would. I think maybe Kyle thought she was being slick by announcing that her and Mauricio, is JW stay in Jersey? You mean when you go up there? Oh, when I go up there, I stay in Jersey. Yeah, I don't. When I go, over the last year and a half, I've been going to New York a lot because I've been going to see my goddaughter up on Broadway, which I was going to go this weekend, y'all. She was in the lead this weekend, and I started to go, and I was like, no, I really, I'm gonna need to sit home for a minute. But anyway, two of those times I did stay in the city. But then the other 2 times I stayed in Jersey. But I'm gonna say this, be honest with you, you pay on the front end or on the back if you want to know the truth of the matter, because when I stay in New Jersey, it's cheaper, but then but the Uber into the city really was the difference. But no, I take that back. Actually, I come off cheaper in Jersey, because I don't have to pay for parking or anything. And in New York, not only are you paying more for the hotel room, but you're paying for parking. So anyway, yeah, and the tolls, yeah. Okay, but neither here nor there, y'all. So, but we'll, child, that's February. We got what, 8 months, child. We got time. We got time. 6 months. We got time. All right. But yeah, so they're going to be doing pickup scenes where I'm sure they're going to have the obligatory scene where all of the housewives are going to do this, and then they're going to have the Kyle and Mauricio announce today that they are separated, and then you got to do the, oh my gosh, no, they got to be on FaceTime. Oh my gosh, did you hear the news? Did you know? Oh no, we got to call Kyle. I'm sure she's devastated. Like, we got to have that whole fake scene. You know good and damn well that these ladies already know what the dealio is. And maybe not every single one of them, because she ain't friends like that, but every single one of them. But certainly, like, Dorit and Erica knew. You know what I'm saying? Well, Erica already told y'all she knew, child. Y'all know Erica can't carry water. Anyway, what up, Phil? You know what I am going to do, Phil? I am going to take the next time I go to New York, I'm going to try this. It is called I have it saved in my phone. It is called the Jet. It's called the Jet, and it is a luxury bus. Have you all heard of the Jet? It goes DC to New York. And it leaves out of downtown DC. It leaves out of down by Gallery Place in downtown DC. Yeah, you know okay, Phil knows what I'm talking about. And it goes to New York, and it lets you off like a block from Times Square. So literally, like for me, when I'm going, I'm literally staying in Times Square. Right? When I stay in New York, I've been staying in Times Square because I'm going to Broadway. I've been going up there to go to Broadway, so why wouldn't I stay in Times Square? But the bus it looks really nice. It looks clean. It's got really good reviews. And it's got like the seats recline. It's pronounced Jetney. Oh, okay. Well, it's spelled Jet. So I mean, I just thought it was Jet. But the seats recline. You got Wi-Fi, and it's stretched out. It's very stretched out. They even have like, I don't want to say it's first class. I don't want to say it's first class, but it's like first class. We can get like a meal or whatever. But it goes to Hampton as well. Okay, you can smell the bathroom from here. Don't do that, Doug. Don't do that. But I did want to try that out. The last time I actually had booked. The last time I went to New York, I actually had booked. But I ended up having to cancel because I think that's when I ended up staying in New Jersey. I wasn't staying in New York anymore. I was staying in New Jersey. I will say this. They were very nice when I had to cancel. They didn't give me no problems. They didn't give me no complaints. They didn't give me nothing. You have until 24 hours before, I think maybe 72 hours, but you have like a reasonable amount of time if you need to cancel. And when I called to cancel, it was no problem. And I got all my money back. I didn't lose nothing. I didn't lose a deposit. They were like, okay, sorry, let us know. And they asked me, was there a problem? I was like, no, my plans just changed. And they was like, okay, no problem. The price, it was reasonable. It was comparable to the plane ticket. I know that. But I ended up driving, which is why I stayed in New Jersey. But I know it was cheaper than the plane ticket. And it was more expensive than driving. But I would have just got my butt on the bus and I wouldn't have to worry about nothing. And I got Wi-Fi. And let me show y'all. Hold on. See, this is why we can't get nowhere in these tribe meetings. We keep getting sidetracked, child. We be getting sidetracked. Jet. Here it is right here. See, it's still bookmarked in my phone. See, look at this. Affordable first class luxury from the Jet. I don't think it's black owned because they got that big old white lady right there. But then again, they got this black guy right here. So maybe it is black owned, child. Let me see if I can show y'all pictures. It's 60 between rows, maximum of 14 passengers. So that lets you know right there the space because it's a maximum of 14 passenger. The side track right is J-Dub. Y'all know me. A first class seat with 6 feet of leg room. It has hi-fi Wi-Fi, the fastest in domestic travel. In-seat service with light food, drinks, complimentary beer and wine. A clean upscale bathroom. Of course, they got anti-COVID protections. The Jet's hover seat technology. That's the recliner. It reclines back and everything. Direct service city to city. Center city to center city. So it goes from downtown DC to Times Square and back. And they have the times are very flexible as well. I don't remember the exact price, but I know the price was reasonable. I thought the price was reasonable for what they're offering. I mean, of course, you can get on the Megabus for $20. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. Shut up, Dub. So anyway, child, they got so we can look forward to extra scenes on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills addressing Kyle. But listen, y'all already know that Bravo is going to protect Kyle. We're not going to get any tea. We're only going to find out what she wants to tell us. And so there's that. But anyway, they got that, child. In other Real Housewives news, child, these two, I'm sick of them. I'm so sick of Kim and Kroy. I don't know what to do with myself. I am so sick of Kim and Kroy. I don't know what to do with myself. I'm going to say it one more time for the people in the back. I am so sick of Kim and Kroy. I don't know what to do with myself. And they done said that they got another lawsuit. This is why they not getting divorced. First of all, a story broke yesterday talking about some Kim and Kroy won't go to couples therapy. First of all, who cares? Why is that a story? Don't nobody care if they go into couples therapy. Number two, we knew that because they wasn't really separated. Because this whole situation has been a scheme set up by Todd to come to us with the bullshit. But let's listen to this latest little piece of drama. It's coming from the Jasmine brand. Kim and Kroy Biermann face another lawsuit after allegedly defaulting on a $300,000 home equity loan. Ain't no allegedly. Allegedly, the pair defaulted on a home equity line of credit for their Alpharetta, Georgia home. According to legal documents, Zodiac 45 and Biermann 37 owe Landmark Community Bank a total of $217,000, with the bank claiming they have failed to make monthly payments on the loan. The couple first opened the home equity line of credit in the amount of $300,000 with the bank in December of 2013. They were expected to begin making payments on the loan once it reached its original maturity date in December of 2016. They executed a modification agreement in August of 2017, which extended the maturity date to December of 2017. Then in January 2018, they filed a second modification agreement agreeing to make monthly payments of $1,132.46 after acknowledging they still owed $271,000. They were expected to make their first monthly payment in February of 2018 and complete paying off the loan by 2038. However, the couple allegedly failed to make their monthly payment. The last payment was reportedly received on October the 28th of 2022. Because the pair defaulted under the terms of the agreement, the bank terminated the line of credit in May of 2023. As of April the 1st, the bank said the Biermans owe $213,000 plus $1,700 in interest. Kim and Corey have yet to respond to the lawsuit. I just don't have nothing else to say. I just don't have nothing else to say. I don't. I don't care. I don't care, and I don't care. Moving on. I just don't have nothing. I just don't. I don't. I just don't have nothing else. Now, this story just came through. I'm going to read this to y'all. Now, y'all know they still fighting over Riri's. Oh, not a trailer park is calling them. Oh! Child, they still fighting over Riri's estate because they found 5,000 wheels, okay? She had wheels, you know, in the cookbook. She had wheels under the bed. She had wheels in between her toothbrush in the bathroom. She had a will that she filed with her minister, a will that she filed with her doctor, a will that she filed with her lawyer. She gave her son one will. She gave her cousin another will. And they just don't know which one it is. So they've been in court all these years fighting over her wills. So according to the neighborhood talk, they finally got down to the nitty gritty. The singer had 4 sons and didn't have a formal typewritten will in place. The 60-year-old Ted White II believes papers dated in 2010 should mainly control the estate, while 53-year-old Keith, I don't know what this boy's name is, Franklin and Edward Franklin favored a 2014 document. That's the one they found in the couch. Well, according to the Associated Press, a jury decided Tuesday that the 2014 handwritten note can serve as a will. But that's crazy. The huge difference in the 2010 and the 2014 document per the report, under the 2014 document, I'm gonna say his name is Caleb. I'm gonna just say it's Caleb. Caleb Franklin and grandchildren would get his mother's main home in Bloomfield Hills, which was valued at $1.1 million when she died, but is worth much more today. The older will said that Caleb and Edward Franklin must take business classes and get a certificate or degree to benefit from the estate. That provision is not in the 2014 version. Aretha's son Ted said the jury should have honored the 2010 version because it was locked away in a safe. However, the jury says a scribbled note in a couch is still a will, and they would have honored it even if she had left it on the counter. So this is what I'm going to say. Now, from my understanding, this is coming from, somebody that knows somebody. That damn Aretha Franklin was a cantankerous woman. And she was like the Angela Channing. Did y'all know? And don't bring up the fact that I ain't done a Falcon Crest review in a while. I know. But you remember how Angela Channing would get mad and she would just change her will? That's what they said Reefa used to do. Reefa would get mad at somebody, and then she would change her will. Then she would get mad at somebody else, and she would change her will. Then she would get mad at somebody else, and then change her will. And she would just play, 3-card Monty with with her will. First of all, she didn't hardly have no damn money. We know that. Her estate became lucrative after she died, but while she was still alive, child, y'all, I know Reefa ain't really had money like that, but that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. This is all I'm gonna say. Reefa, come here. Come here, Reefa. Come here. I could see if her kids were like teenagers when she wrote that will. I could even see if her kids were in their 20s. But when you wrote that will in 2010, your kids was grown. I mean, grown. Like, you had your kids in the 70s, 60s, and 70s. So by 2010, they was grown. You knew they ass wasn't getting no damn business degree. How you gonna put that as a stipulation in the will? You know they wasn't going back to no college. How you gonna put that as a stipulation for them to get their inheritance, and they was already 50 years old? You knew good and damn well they wasn't getting no goddamn degree. Now come on, Reefa. Now I'm not mad at you for saying that the kids need to have an understanding and an appreciation for the money. I'm not mad about none of that, okay? But what I am saying is, you knew good and daggone well they wasn't getting no college degree at 40. You knew that. These people be good. We either get somebody that don't leave a will, i.e. Prince, or they leave this shit. What's up, Mims? He come in here with, he got to come in here being shady, child. None of the above. Fantasia actually she actually has enrolled in college. She actually is in college, child. Yeah, I'm talking about Aretha Franklin. Don't do that. Don't do that. Fantasia can read now. Okay. I agree, J-Dub. No will is better than this crazy shit. Damn. I still ain't convinced that Prince didn't have no will. I just think they ain't found it. I don't know. Knowing Prince, he put it somewhere that in his mind everybody will be able to find, but it ain't there. Like, it's probably in Apollonia's makeup case from 1984. Like, I don't know. But listen, I don't care what nobody say. I am not convinced that Prince didn't have a will. I don't care. He was just too controlling of his art while he was alive. But then some people was like, well, he didn't, once he was gone, he didn't care. But I don't believe him. I just don't believe that. Somebody that was that protective of his music, his art, I just don't. But I believe there's a will. Now, where that will is, that's another conversation. I said it was somewhere in Paisley Park. That's where he spent most of his time. I feel like the will is probably under a drum set in the basement of Paisley Park. I don't know. But I'm just not convinced that Prince didn't have no will. I'm just not. I'm just not. And ain't nobody ever gonna convince me different. Ain't nobody ever gonna convince me that Prince didn't leave no will. I mean, it don't matter. It don't matter. Blondie, I'm not saying people can't get a college degree at 45. Hell, I know people who went back to school in their 50s and 60s. I'm not saying you can't get a college degree. I'm saying that Aretha Franklin knew that her sons were not going back to school. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm saying she knew they weren't going to do it. That's all I'm saying. He wrote, you know what, Peace? That's what it is. The song is his will is in one of them songs, honey. And it's probably in one of them songs that he recorded but he never released. It's in the vault down to the Paisley Park, child. Tracy said play Purple Rain backwards. And congratulations to you, Blondie, for going back to school and getting your college degree. Congratulations. Y'all put some hand claps in the chat for Blondie. Listen, y'all know how I feel about education. I applaud it. I'm just talking about she knew Knucklehead number 1 and Knucklehead wasn't, and number 2 wasn't going back to college. She know her kids. Listen, you know your kids. You know your kids. Now, maybe if they had known before she died that was the stipulation to get their inheritance, maybe. But you can't just pop it up on somebody now. You know what I'm saying? You can't just pop the surprise. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. That's funny. I'm sorry. Surprise. Child. Anyway. She knew she had some knuckleheads, child. Oh, gosh. Oh, my goodness. Why are these people calling me? Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Give me a quick second. Hold on. Oh, Lord. Okay. Thank you. Sorry about that. You need a tambourine emoji? Okay, I guess. For that amount of money, I would go to ICDC. I mean, because it didn't even say it said a business certificate, so you really could have probably went down to the community college. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't sound like she was asking them to go get their MBA from Wharton. You know what I'm saying? Shut up, Mims. He broke the formerly known as symbol into pieces with the will written on it and gave it to one exotic woman on each continent. You know what he probably did? If he probably go, you probably got to go back to, remember that video he did on the most beautiful woman in the world? He probably got to go find all them women again. They probably each got a letter. Child, they probably each got a letter. Anyway. So they released the body cam footage from Joseline down there acting a damn fool when she was getting arrested. Now, I told y'all, remember we did that. We had a whole live on Joseline's charges with Girl Is That Legal. And everything we saw unfold in that video is what we talked about 3 weeks ago. So thank you very much. We over here working hard. Y'all know we talked about it. We saw that she wouldn't calm down. They couldn't get her to calm down. The police came in there to calm her down. She cussing the police out. She cussing everybody out. We saw her throw the phone at her fiance in front of the police, which then forced the police to have to detain her. And we heard her making, calling them slurs and all kinds of stuff. She was out of. Thank you, ma'am. I wasn't going to show. That's why I'm not showing the clip. TMZ don't play. Let me tell you something. TMZ does not play. Any YouTubers, TMZ does not play. That's why I'm very careful about anything playing any of TMZ stuff. I'm very careful about it. Yeah, no. I'm sorry about that, ma'am. I'm sorry to hear that. But yes, honey. So if you go to TMZ, you can see it. But we literally talked about it over here 2 weeks ago because we read the police report. And the police report was very detailed about what happened. Now, what I do find interesting, and I'll be interested to see if she gets in trouble. Remember, not TMZ YouTube. I play TMZ clips. I just make sure it's from another site. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Because allegedly she is not supposed to have any contact with her victim, and her victim is her fiance, who she's still all over the internet with. I mean, literally, they just posted pictures together this weekend, and I'm just like, so did the bail conditions change? Because remember, we read that in her bail condition that she's not supposed to have any contact with the victim. The victim is the man she threw the phone at, which is her fiance. So anyway, and the thing is, they don't need him to press charges because the police witnessed it happening. So, but if you saw that video, that woman was out of control. Most people act like they have some sense when the police show up. Not everybody. We know not everybody. But most people act like they have some sense when the police show up. That woman was out of control. Now, she had just done a performance, like a week or 2 weeks before this situation, where she was saying how that was the first time she had ever performed sober. That she said that's the first time she had ever performed when she wasn't high on coke. Well, that must have been by accident. That must have been because the man didn't show up before her performance and she had to go on stage sober. It wasn't because she meant to, because she clearly did not maintain her sobriety. And I'm going to leave it at that. In my opinion. That's all I'm going to say. She said, if I end up dead, I'm going to kill you. Like, something was wrong with her. She was absolutely out of control. Okay? Larsa Pippen said her feelings with her after Michael Jordan said that he not feeling her dating his son. She said that her and Marcus, they were on their podcast. First of all, let me rewind. Who the hell asked for a podcast from Larsa Pippen and Marcus Jordan? Who asked for that? Nobody asked for that podcast, but okay, neither here nor there. So Larsa said that she was embarrassed and hurt because they had talked to their parents and their parents had assured them that, they were okay with the situation. They weren't crazy about it in the beginning, but they came around. Girl. And then Marcus gonna say, I talked to my dad. He said that, that he didn't say that. He said that they added his voice, blah, blah, blah. First of all, I got 2 things to say. First of all, Michael Jordan has been in this game long enough. He know what it gives. Michael Jordan do y'all know how many times Michael Jordan has walked past reporters and not said a damn word? Do y'all know how many times that Michael Jordan has had cameras in his face and everything else, people taking pictures and all of that, and he has totally ignored all of them and went on by his merry little way? I promise y'all, Michael Jordan has ignored the paparazzi 5,672 times. Then, did you see that they asked him not once but twice? Because the first time he said no, he shook his head. And they asked him the second time, and that's when he said no. Or hell no, or whatever it was that he said. Then Marcus is gonna say, well, my dad said that he had a few that night. Sir. So that's what we're gonna go with that. Michael Jordan, 60 years old. We're gonna go when he was drunk. That's what we're going for. What's up, Mims? Not our Larsa's Pippen still alive. I mean, our Larsa's parents still alive. She's 65 years old. Child. And do they even know who Michael Jordan is for them to care? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not the same, Larsa. Your parents being okay with it and Marcus Jordan's parents being okay with it, it's not the same. Thank you for the super chat. But yeah, like, hello. And so I'm sitting here and I'm really like, child, he said what he said and he meant what he said. He don't quit it. That's it and that's all. Especially since y'all been together for over a year and y'all still rocking together. He probably was like, because I mean, let's be clear, Michael Jordan, he's a piece of work too. So maybe in the beginning he was like, oh, I mean, if he hitting it, that's cool, whatever, but don't bring her home. And now fast forward a year later and they still together, and Michael Jordan's probably side-eyeing the whole situation, like, so you trying to wipe her up? Like, I mean, it was cool when I thought y'all was just out here. But you really trying to make her your wife? Larsa is another level. I remember what she told some basketball player's strange wife about how to check her husband and not acknowledge her with the BS. We talked about it on here. We did. Child, Larsa irritates my soul. She need to go to Scott. She needs to go Scotty's money, and he needs to go enjoy his dad's money and get away from us with it. She needs to. What you mean? She needs. What are you saying? She needs to get Scotty's money? I don't know what you're saying. Tell me what you're saying, Demille. Yeah, I mean, he probably didn't care when they were just sleeping together, but baby, it's a year later. And y'all trying, he's like, you trying to wife her? That's what you trying to do? So, anyway, child. Now, can we talk about this? Are we going to talk about this Jamie Foxx situation, y'all? Are we going to talk about this Jamie Foxx situation? I told y'all when this stuff first happened what was happening with Jamie Foxx. I told y'all. Now, I'm still not saying that I'm right. But y'all let the people lead y'all down the path of all this other stuff. The people had y'all thinking Jamie Foxx was about to die. They had y'all thinking he was on a ventilator. He couldn't breathe. His family was asking for prayers, okay? They had y'all thinking, you don't think that's him? Okay, well, let me ask that. How many people in the chat don't think that's really Jamie Foxx? Put a one if y'all think that's, what y'all think is AI? What y'all think? You think it's his body double? His when he do movies, y'all think that's his body double? Lyric's mom said, I only saw that first pic and I didn't think it was him. Let's make sense of the footage. A bunch of folks think it's a clone. A clone, it's not, it's his stunt double. That Leo say that's his stunt double. I will say this, that Jamie Foxx is a little thicker. Now, but I'm gonna tell y'all what I think is going on. Now, this is me. It's me. I'm gonna tell y'all what I think is going on. Okay, I think. Well, I haven't seen Black Mirror Cameron, so I don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna tell y'all what I think is going on. Okay. I think it's him. I think he's been in rehab. If you guys go back and you remember the 2 or 3 weeks before his medical emergency, TMZ, wait a minute, hold on. That's on TMZ now, Leo? Hold on, let me see. Leo said per TMZ, that's his stunt double. Hold on, let's go on over to the TMZ. Before I embarrass myself and go down and give y'all my whole explanation. I don't see nothing on here about that being his stunt double. Are you saying that's what the headline is going to read? So this is what I think. I'm going to just say this. This is my opinion. Before he had this medical emergency, remember we were hearing stories about Jamie Foxx tripping on the set of his movie. He was being rude to people, including Cameron Diaz, who he's cool with. He's had a relationship with for years. They said that even Cameron Diaz was complaining about his attitude. Remember, he fired a bunch of people. Allegedly, they were trying to scam him out of money to buy a watch. Remember, he fired a bunch of people. And they said that his behavior was just very erratic. I was going to say erotic. Very erratic on set. Then, literally a week before the movie is set to wrap, he has this medical emergency. The family is hush-hush. Nobody's talking. Nobody knows what's going on, child. Jamie ain't talking. We ain't seen nothing. I don't agree. I don't agree. I don't agree. I don't agree. 3 months later, 90 days. 90 days. We ain't seen Jamie Foxx since he had his emergency. Now, all of a sudden, he everywhere. Now, when I first saw the footage on the boat, I was skeptical. I said, first of all, that zoom is too far away for me to see whether that's Jamie Foxx or not, okay? The zoom is so far away, I don't know if that's Jamie Foxx. Then, the way they had him propped up on that boat, I said, that's looking very, weekend at Bernie's. He just propped up there. He just waving with one hand. We didn't really see him move the other hand. We saw the leg. We didn't see him moving. We didn't see him do nothing. Then the next day, he's down to the Top Golf. Now, I've seen a couple of videos from the Top Golf, and I have seen him moving both arms. I have seen him walking. I have seen him talking. If that's Jamie Foxx. Now, y'all say y'all don't think it's Jamie. I think it's Jamie. Now, the Jamie Foxx down to the Top Golf looked like he a little thicker. He looked like he got a little booty going on. He got a little thicker, little something. Not obese, not ridiculously fat, but he's definitely picked up a few pounds, right? Jamie Foxx ain't never been, no big dude unless it was for a film, right? That's what I'm saying, Leo. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. A couple of y'all in the chat been saying people gain weight in rehab. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Then we see Jamie Foxx yesterday. He done saved somebody's purse. He done found some lady's purse, picked it up off the ground, and actually even spoke to her. That is an up-close picture. Y'all didn't see that picture of him? Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Of him picking up the lady's purse. Now, again, I know for the people who don't want to believe, ain't going to believe, and that's fine, because, child, none of us really know, None of us really know. But there was footage of Jamie Foxx picking up this woman. Here it is right here. Hold on, let me see if I can get a good... Let me turn the volume down, child. Let me see if I can get a good screenshot and show y'all. Because it is an up-close picture of it. Leaving your spare change child. Let me let the commercial play. Hold on, let me see if I can find a good screenshot. Because it looked like Jamie to me. Now, I know people got doppelgangers, and I know people pay good money to have body doubles and all of that, but I think it's Jamie. I just think that I think it's very strategic, though. Hold on, let me see if I can get a good screenshot. Hold on, let me see. Oh, shoot. I don't know if this is a good one or not. You still can't see. Like, it's not enough for the people. If you don't believe it's him, you're not going to believe it's him. But I think it's Jamie. Now, I do think it's very strategic. I think it is very strategic of his team that, because, child, when have we ever seen Jamie Foxx down to the Top Golf? Now on a boat, okay. I also feel like it sort of coincides, if you pay attention. Remember when his daughter, who was out here, the only one that's really been speaking for him, remember his daughter said they announced that they have a new show coming in the fall. They're going to be producing a new show together, and everybody was like, producing a new show in the fall? How they going to be producing a new talk show? It was like a game show or something. If he on death's door, remember? Well, all of this tracks, y'all. They knew he was coming back all along. He just had to go through his, program. I think he had a breakdown on the set of that movie. Because again, if he could have waited, he would have waited. Because he only had what they said, another week to 2 weeks left to finish that movie out. If he could have waited, I think he would have waited. But I don't think he could have. I think something happened. I think I'm not gonna say he OD'd or anything. I think maybe he just lost it. And they told him, listen, let me explain something to y'all. Let me explain something to y'all. And when I say to y'all, for the people who need to pick it up, pick it up. If you don't, drop it. Hey, Nay. We are so used to how things work in today's world of celebrity. I think we have forgotten how old celebrity used to work. And what I mean by that is, do y'all know how many celebrities went into rehab and nobody ever knew nothing until they did the behind the music, or they did a expose, or they sat down with Barbara Walters? Like, before we got into this 24-hour news cycle and the blogs and the neighborhood talk and the shade room and the Perez Hiltons and all these different, do y'all know how many celebrities went to rehab and nobody ever knew nothing? Nothing. And I just think that Jamie Foxx and his team took a page out of old Hollywood, and the only thing I do feel like they should have just made that one statement and left it alone. And I do see what y'all are like, well, he didn't even thank nobody yet. He didn't even say nothing yet. I agree. I feel like he could have at least released a statement or whatever. But hell, he might be mad because I had him dead. Y'all had that man on a ventilator. Y'all said that he took the shot, and that's why y'all had all kinds of stuff with that man. That man said, I ain't telling y'all nothing. Yeah, they call them retreats or spas. You know what I'm saying? And so nowadays, because we're so used to finding out everybody's business, and people have not been very effective in keeping things private, to a certain degree, we feel entitled to it. To a certain degree, we feel entitled to people telling us their business. And let me listen. As much as I like to sit down here and kiki with y'all and go over the things on the blogs, guess what? They don't have to tell us shit. Now, Miss Parker, you keep dropping down and saying that Chicago. Why not? Why wouldn't Chicago be a preference? Why not? I mean, why not? So they got high-end rehabs in every major city. I promise you. They have high-end rehabs in every major city. And let me tell you something. The title of the facility is not going to be rehab. Especially for the more elite, the more upscale. It ain't going to be called rehab facility. It's going to be a spa. It's going to be a retreat center. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, why wouldn't there be one? Why wouldn't he go to Chicago? Why not? especially if the cover story is he's at he's with the top specialist and the facility isn't. If their cover story is that whatever his illness was, he was rehabbing, and Chicago is one of the best specialists in the area in which he had the illness. If that's their cover story, why wouldn't they? I'm here and I can't see his status here on the East Coast. Yes, like Florida. Huh? I don't know what you mean, Miss Parker. I'm here and I can't see his status here. I don't know what that means. I can't see his status here. Bell perspective, girl. I just thought about you the other day. I was like, I ain't talked to Bell in a minute. Right, we ain't know Prince had a drug problem until he died. That thing shocked the hell out of me. When I found out that Prince had a drug problem, baby, you could have bought me for a nickel. I was done. Right, I had a homeboy that had a stroke from doing drugs. No one ever knew he did. Yeah, that's Jamie. I mean, I know we like holding on to our conspiracy theories, y'all, but that's Jamie. In my opinion, that's Jamie. And in my opinion, Jamie, went to a wellness center for 90 days. And I think his team is being very strategic because they went from hiding his ass for the last 5 months to us seeing him 3 times in one weekend. Stop playing. Stop it. Very strategic. Very strategic. And I'm going to give Jamie Foxx and his team kudos. I mean, we might not like the way they handled it, but I'm going to give them kudos because we still don't know what the hell happened. Okay. What's this you just sent me? Oh, Lord. Hold on, Tracy. I'm going to have to look at that in a second. All right. But with that being said, now let me read y'all this headline that I just saw right before I went live. Right, he was playing pickleball. I don't know why y'all didn't believe his daughter when she told y'all he was playing pickleball. He was playing pickleball. I didn't know Ricky Bell had a drug problem until they did their movie. I ain't know nothing about it. And I've been a New Edition fan since Candy Girl. Now, I mean, I ain't friends with him. We don't hang out. But I'm just saying, I didn't know nothing about it. Now, are y'all ready to hear this headline? Jamie Foxx is officially back to work. Actor set to produce documentary on legendary singer Luther Vandross. Listen, Jamie Foxx always knew he was coming back. There was never a concern about Jamie Foxx being on his deathbed, not being able to work. They knew where Jamie Foxx has been this whole time. And I'm not saying that he didn't have a medical emergency. I'm not even saying that he didn't have a stroke. I don't know. But what I am saying is I do not believe that he was ever on his deathbed, ever on no ventilator. I never believed that story. If y'all go back, y'all know I said from the beginning that I was thinking that maybe it's a little. Y'all know I've been saying that from the beginning. Now I went down the yellow brick road to stroke for a minute because I said, well, let me see where this take me. But I told y'all I always felt like he was in rehab. Now I told y'all that. Now that's my opinion. All right, moving on. Now I don't know what this is that Tracy just sent me, child. Looks like some more Kim Zolciak situations. Radar Online then posted a video of Kim Zolciak in her home. Oh, that's they done released the body cam of when the police came to her house. Child, I can't do the white woman tears. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I can't do the white woman tears. I can't. Okay, moving on. All right. Thank you to the 250 people in the room. What my lights looking like? Jamie left us out of the group chat and now he's a clown. Child, right. Jamie just left us out of the group chat. Shoot, he ain't got to tell us. Put us out the group chat. We didn't even know. Child. Jamie done put us out the group chat. We didn't even know, buddy. Child. Hey, princess. He was here in the ability stroke rehab. Folks say he was really here. Okay. See, I was going to say something that was going to make y'all mad. Let me shut up. I was going to make something that's going to make y'all... Ooh, I was going to say something that's going to make y'all mad. Let me shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Ah. Okay, moving on, because I don't even want... Ooh, because y'all going to be mad. Y'all going to be mad at me. Y'all going to be mad at me. We at 120. Can we get to 200, please? If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. I appreciate you. Y'all want me to say it? Y'all got to promise not to get mad when I say it, though. I don't want to see no B's in the chat. I don't want none of that. If I say it, y'all got to be... Tribe. With So Jeff, because he'll be the first one to drop a B in the chat. Now, if I say it, y'all can't drop no B in this chat. Y'all believe Beyonce was in the hospital having that baby. Moving on. Anyway, moving on. Okay. All right. Speaking of the B. Child, listen. Thank you. Oh, yes. Oh. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Princess says she know people that work there. I believe you, Princess. I believe you. Okay, moving on. And I do believe you. I'm not saying that to be funny. I believe you. They said, there go P. Look, somebody had to do it. Now they said that the people said, Miss Toby. Miss Toby, you can't do it, Miss Toby. Now, Miss Toby. Now, the people said that Beyonce half brother gets upset and cries because he don't understand why his sister don't love him. Ask your mama. So let me get this straight. See, this is gonna get me back in the good graces with the Beehive, y'all. Let me get this straight. Your mama had an affair with her daddy. She wasn't even speaking to her daddy for about 4 years. And you mean to tell me that little boy cries because he don't understand why Beyonce and Solange don't like him, don't talk to him, don't want to be his friend? Ask your mama. See, this is why it's not fair to the kids when you bring the kids into these effed up situations, okay? It's one thing if you want to be out here frolicking with somebody else's husband. That's bad enough, because that ain't nothing good gonna ever come from you frolicking with somebody else's husband. But then you bring a baby into it, and then you don't understand why the baby don't get the same privileges as the kids that's living in the house. You don't get that's just not how this works. Beyonce wasn't never going to be that boyfriend. First of all, Beyonce 20 years older than him. They ain't even in friend territory. That's number one. Number two, Beyonce wasn't even speaking to her daddy. She chose her mama. Okay? They barely, listen, she barely speaks to her daddy. She damn sure not going to speak to the mistress and the baby that came along with it. No disrespect to that baby because that baby didn't ask to be here. But see, that's the problem when y'all selfish-ass women be going out here having affairs with other people's husbands, and then you want to have a baby thinking it's going to solidify your position, not thinking about the long-term ramifications of that baby. Put that boy in some therapy and tell him to move on, because I feel like that's all that's gonna happen. And I don't mean no harm, and I'm not trying to be mean about the situation, but that's just the reality of it. Listen, if I was Beyonce, I wouldn't acknowledge him either. And I'm sorry, but that's between my daddy and your mama. I ain't got nothing to do with it. And I know that baby didn't ask to be here. But that's it. That's all. I got nothing for you. Ask your daddy to get you tickets to the Renaissance tour. How about that? Ask your daddy to get you a signed t-shirt or some Ivy Park drop. Ask your daddy. And I know you don't expect to be friends with Solange. I already know you didn't think that was going to happen. Chat. Anyway, that's all I got for that. Make no damn sense. And then you in the blogs, so you're gonna further embarrass this boy. Let's assume you telling the truth, because I don't even think you're telling the truth. But let's assume that you're telling the truth. You're gonna further embarrass this boy by putting it in the blogs. Sure. Thank you, peace. Alexa, play Your Child by Mary J. Blige. Right. They said it's your child, and it really messed me up. Listen, I don't care what nobody say. Them first 3 Mary J. Blige albums can't be fucked with. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. Right. But now Pam is the therapist. She done said that she wants to shame them into having a relationship. It ain't working. The hell? Shoot. Child. Cindy said that's the mama, not the child. What you mean? As far as having a relationship? Child. Okay. Anyway. Moving on, child. Moving on. Y'all took me back. Y'all had me in my mind reminiscing on Mary. I had to take a minute. Child, they said Bank of America been stealing y'all money. Now listen, this is what I'm gonna tell y'all. They've been telling y'all for years. That Bank of America is a horrible bank. It's a horrible place to put your money and to not have a bank. Bank of America has been at the bottom of every banking list. Well, not the bottom, but Bank of America has not been on the good list in years. So are we surprised now to find out that they've been double charging and all that? That's why they got in trouble the last time. Remember when they had that lawsuit against them where they were charging people fees, overdraft fee? Let me tell you, I think I told y'all this before, child. But let me tell y'all again. I used to work for Bank of America. Well, I worked for them when they were Nations Bank before they merged with Bank of America. I think I stopped working for them right after they merged. But when I used to work with Bank of America, Nations Bank, whatever, I had an account with them. And I had an account with them until I moved back to DC. I didn't close my Bank of America account until I moved back to DC, and I opened up my account where I bank now. And this what they used to do. For those who don't know, this what they used to do. So I had direct deposit, right? And y'all know I'm just gonna tell y'all my business. I was poor back in the day. I didn't have no money. So, I was always robbing Peter to pay Paul, okay? I was always coming up on the backside of the payday. I'm just gonna tell you what it was. I was always checking, that was before you had apps and shit on your phone. You had to call in and put your access code in and hear your balance and hear what's already cleared and figure out what ain't cleared and figure out how much money you have and figure out how much you had left. Yeah, that was me all the time, okay? So what they used to do, if my paycheck was coming in on Friday night, midnight, they used to do what was called a shadow deposit, right? It was called a shadow deposit. But if you had went and got some gas, went to get something to eat, took $20 out the ATM, they would hit all of that first. Even though they saw that my paycheck is there. Mind you, I worked for them. It's your damn money. They would hit me. So let's say if I had $50 in the bank, but I spent $10 on gas, because back then, I could give me $10 and I have a half a tank of gas. I was good. Take $20 out the ATM, went and got something to eat for $20, and maybe I went past Walmart and spent $10, $15, right? Knowing that my paycheck was going to hit that night. Right? So what they would do was they would put all that shit through first, charge me the overdraft fee on the 2 transactions that I overdraft my account. Then they would hit my paycheck. They would put my paycheck so they could get the fees off of it. That's what they were doing to everybody. It wasn't just me. They did that to everybody, and they got in trouble for that. And that was way back. I ain't banked with Nations Bank since the 90s. And they got in trouble for that around the time. Remember when all the banks collapsed? While Bush was president, when all the banks collapsed, and I think was that Obama had to inherited that or whatever. But it was around that time when the banks collapsed. And Bank of America, they got in trouble for that. And there was a big lawsuit where they had to pay out 2008. Thank you, Peace. And it was a big lawsuit, and those on top of other things, but that I know they did to me. I know they did it to me. But they did it to everybody. They called it a shadow deposit, meaning we know it's there, but we're not going to credit it to your account until we credit all the debits first. They would credit all the debits first, and then they would put it. So even if remember back in the day, you knew oh shit, let me go ahead and make this $20 deposit because I think I overdrew my account. They would do the debit first. Then they would put that $20 in there. Even though you was putting that $20 in there to catch the overdraft. Nope. So the fact that they still out here doing shit, I'm not surprised. And they've been told y'all to take y'all money out of Bank of America. So if you haven't already, if y'all don't get y'all money out of Bank of America, my aunt was banking with Bank of America, and I said to her, now listen, I know you ain't got this kind of problems I got, but why are you banking with them? But it was for her, it was more out of habit. That's not where she had her main. That wasn't her main account, and it was just out of habit. I said, if you don't get your money out of that bank, and they were doing the same thing that Wells Fargo got in trouble for a few years ago. They were opening up dummy accounts and other people's names. Hold on. I think I screenshotted it, child. Let me read y'all. I think I screenshotted it. Hold on. Yeah, here it is right here. Bank of America fined over $100 million for doubling fees and opening accounts without customers' consent. That's the same shit that Wells Fargo got in trouble for, opening accounts under people's names. So I don't know, but I just thought I'd let y'all know that. So you might want to find out if you was one of them people. You might want to go, if you do bank with Bank of America, You need to go check your credit report and see if any accounts have been opened in your name. You need to go check your bank statement and make sure that there ain't no extra account on there that you didn't notice or you ain't really been paying attention to. I'm just telling you, if you bank with America, go on and check your stuff. Go on check your stuff. That's all I'm gonna say. Is he talking about anything, Janae? What Whitehead talking about? They said Whitehead live. Is he talking about anything? Let me see. Because the last couple of times he went live, child, all he wanted to do was do the Bible, child. Let's talk about the Bible. Hold on, let me see. See, he playing music. Ain't nobody got time for this. Tracy, let me know if he talk about anything interesting. We about to get off here in a few minutes anyway. I got one more story to talk about. Maybe I will do you know what? I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna end it here because I'm gonna go watch the Playboy, because that's all I had other than the DJ Envy story. And maybe I will just wait and do a separate DJ Envy video. Because it's been an hour and a half already, and I want to watch Playboy, so I can come back and we can talk about Playboy. So if you haven't watched season 2, episode 1 of Secrets of Playboy, go on and watch it now. I'm about to go watch it now, and I'm gonna be back. It's 8:13. Let's say 9:30. 9:30 will come and we'll talk about the Secrets of Playboy. No, it came on A&E, but it might be on who carries A&E, y'all? Is it Hulu? It might be on Hulu. Thank you. Well, you know that's what I'm here for, Ganika. That is what I'm here for. Okay. So meet us back here at 9:30. We're gonna talk about this first episode. See what these people talking about. The second season is different. Is it? I don't know. Discovery Plus. Let me say my hesitation about season 2, but I'm gonna wait and watch the episode first. But my hesitation about season 2, it's kind of like the second season of the R. Kelly documentary, Surviving R. Kelly. Like the first season I thought was really good. The second season, I just felt like a lot of people, it wasn't as, I just questioned a lot. I questioned the women more in the second season than I did the first season, because it's like, on one hand, you could say, well, people feel comfortable now. They feel comfortable coming out. Maybe they realize they weren't the only ones. But then you could flip it and be like, are you just jumping on the bandwagon? So I'm gonna wait and see what this first episode is giving. I'm gonna wait and see what it's giving. But we'll be back at 9:30. Okay. I may do the DJ Envy situation as a quick drop, and then maybe we could go live about it tomorrow or Thursday. Not sure. Okay. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.